What's going on? Welcome to the weekly axe kicking. That was one of the opening riffs from the song called The Door from the album Sola Scriptura by the artist Neal Morse, formerly of Spock's Beard. Not one of the more mainstream songs out there by any means, but what I think is an absolutely killer riff. And obviously, it's worth pointing out that that was a full band, electric guitar, the whole deal. Unfortunately, I don't have a functioning electric guitar right now, so I decided, I've been wanting to take a look at that riff and break it down for a while because I think it's a pretty killer, makes for a killer scalar exercise, and it's just fun to be able to add another killer riff to the repertoire. So I decided that, we might as well do it on classical, and so I'm doing rest strokes with the I and M fingers, and you could also practice this on acoustic or whatever, just doing all alternate picking. Whether you do it on one of these bigger guitars, classical, flamenco, acoustic, it always does help to practice on a guitar that has, heavier strings, a little wider string spacing, just a guitar that's harder to play. That way, when you go back to electric guitar, it feels like gravy. It's a lot easier to play. So yeah, let's go ahead and break this riff down, and we'll talk about a couple different ways to practice it. Alright, so this entire first part of the riff is repeated, and it basically goes through 4 times. It goes like this. From here, we have the next part of the riff. It's going to be starting a G and takes off like this. Alright, and the last part of the riff that kind of drives the whole thing home goes like this. Before we play the riff at tempo, let's talk about a couple productive ways of practicing this. The main thing I would do is, right hand wise, use a variety of finger combinations. You can actually just start with the thumb and index. No matter what set of fingers you choose, you will have awkward string crossings, which is great for practicing slow and working out your coordination. Also, try to get a smooth legato sound, smoothly connected notes. Let's try a very common one amongst classical guitar players, M and A. Let's try it with M and A free stroke. For a long time. We can do a tremolo thing, a P-A-M-I. Whatever. So you get the idea. Should have practiced it slower. But different fingering combinations on the right hand makes for great right hand coordination. Left hand wise, the first thing that comes to mind is just try it legato. You can do that all in one string. It's good for position shifting too. And here's the riff played at tempo.